On June 15, 2018, 23-year-old Jermaine Charlo spent the evening in downtown Missoula, Montana. Just after midnight, security cameras captured her leaving a bar with a man she had known for years. It was the last confirmed sighting of her. Within hours, her cell phone would appear miles away from where she was supposedly dropped off. Days later, that phone would disappear forever. And more than 8 years later, Jermaine Charlo is still missing. So what happened after she walked out of that bar? At first, this looked like another missing persons case, but the deeper investigators dug, the stranger it became. The last known person to see Jermaine alive gave conflicting accounts of what happened that night. Her phone was later traced to a location connected to him. Then came a claim that raised even more questions. The phone had been thrown away. Years later, no one has been charged, Jermaine has never been found, and many of the most important questions remain unanswered. Jermaine Charlo was 23 years old and the mother of 2 children. She was a member of the Confederated Salish and Kootenai tribes and had deep connections to her family and community. According to relatives, staying in touch with the people she loved was simply part of who she was. She called family members regularly, she checked in, she stayed connected. Disappearing without warning was completely out of character. That is one reason her family became concerned so quickly. At the time, Jermaine was seeing a man named Jacob. The father of her children was Michael DeFrance. Although their romantic relationship had ended, investigators would later learn that Michael still appeared interested in getting back together. According to information gathered during the investigation, he had recently asked Jermaine whether she was seeing someone else. At the time, none of those details seemed especially important. Then June 15th arrived, and everything changed. That evening, Jermaine was in downtown Missoula. She spent time around local bars and was eventually seen outside the Badlander. Security footage captured her standing with Michael DeFrance. Those images would become the final confirmed record of her movements. Shortly after midnight, the two left together. They got into Michael's truck and drove away. What happened during that drive remains one of the central mysteries of the case. Later, Michael told investigators that he drove Jermaine back into town. According to his account, she planned to meet a woman named Cassidy. He said he dropped her off and left. If that is what happened, then where did Jermaine go next? Why did nobody report seeing her afterward? And why has no confirmed trace of her ever surfaced? Around 1 o'clock that morning, Jacob tried calling her. The phone rang. Then the call suddenly stopped and went to voicemail. At the time, it seemed like an ordinary missed call. Later, investigators would view that moment very differently. The next day, Jermaine did not contact her family. Then another day passed, and another. The concern quickly turned into alarm. On June 17th, she was officially reported missing. Searches began almost immediately. Family members, volunteers, and investigators all tried to piece together what had happened. But there was very little to work with. No confirmed sightings, no messages, no signs that she had planned to leave, no evidence that she intended to disappear voluntarily. It was as if she had simply vanished. Then, investigators uncovered something that changed the direction of the case: her cell phone records. On June 27th, investigators reviewed data connected to Jermaine's phone. What they found raised immediate concerns. The phone remained active after her disappearance. More importantly, it was not where many expected it to be. Between roughly 2 a.m. and 10 a.m., the device was traced to the Evero Hill area north of Missoula. That location was approximately 14 miles from the city. It was also where Michael DeFrance lived. Investigators now faced a difficult question. If Jermaine had been dropped off in town shortly after midnight, how did her phone end up near Evero Hill hours later? Michael's explanation changed over time. Initially, he indicated that the phone remained with Jermaine. Later, he told investigators something different. According to that version, the phone had actually been left inside his truck. The change immediately drew attention. Then another detail emerged. Michael said he had attempted to access the phone but could not unlock it. According to his account, he later got rid of the device entirely. He told investigators that he threw it away near Highway 12 in Idaho 2 days after Jermaine disappeared. Searches were conducted. the phone was never recovered. As investigators continued looking into the case, additional information surfaced. Michael's mother told police that her son still loved Jermaine and wanted to reconcile with her. Investigators also learned that Jermaine had previously discussed Michael's questions about her personal life with Jacob. None of this proved what happened, but it added another layer to an already complicated investigation. Despite years of scrutiny, Michael DeFrance has never officially been named a suspect in Jermaine's disappearance. Over the years, investigators examined multiple possibilities. One theory focused on human trafficking. Because Montana sits along major transportation routes, authorities explored whether Jermaine could have become the victim of a trafficking operation. But that explanation left important questions unanswered. The phone activity near Evero Hill remained difficult to ignore. So did the conflicting accounts surrounding the device. At the same time, other theories faced their own problems. If someone close to Jermaine was responsible, where was the evidence? Where was the crime scene? Where was the witness? Where was anything that could definitively explain what happened? Years later, investigators still do not have those answers. Every theory explains part of the story. None explains all of it. Today, more than 8 years have passed since Jermaine Charlo disappeared. Investigators have repeatedly said the case remains active. Detective Guy Baker has stated that the investigation may be missing only a few critical pieces: a detail, a witness, a conversation someone once dismissed as unimportant, something that could finally connect the scattered fragments of this case. Until then, Jermaine remains missing. Her phone has never been found. No criminal charges have been filed in connection with her disappearance. And the same question remains today as it did on the morning of June 16, 2018. What happened after Jermaine Charlo left that bar? Because that is where the confirmed facts end, and where the mystery truly begins.